Hello and welcome to this special episode of our Cultural Exchange Series. Today we are diving into the fascinating difference between Taiwan and Japan, from food festival to school life and public transportation, what makes each culture unique, and what surprising similarities do they share. Our host William will be speak with a special guest from Japan, who will share their personal insight and experience growing up in a different country.
Everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm William, and today we have a special guest from Japan. Hi, Shibu, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Great. Today we want to talk about cultural difference between Taiwan and Japan. Let's start with food. What do people in Japan usually eat?
In Japan, we eat a lot of rice, fish, and miso soup. And sushi is popular. The food is a kind of raw fish with rice.
Yeah, that sounds delicious and very different from Taiwanese food. In Taiwan, we also eat a lot of rice and noodles, and we love our night markets with snacks. Do you have something like that in Japan?
Yes, we have street food and festival stores, but not like Taiwanese night markets that are open every day.
Interesting. What about the weather? Taiwan is very hot and humid, especially in summer.
Um, Japan have for four seasons. Summer is also hot and humid, but winter gets much colder, especially in the north. And in places like Hokkaido, it even snows.
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, Hokkaido.
Wow, that's very different. In Taiwan, it only snows in the mountains. Do children in Japan like the snows?
Yes, children love playing in the snow, making snowmen and having snowball fights. But in many places, it doesn't snow much. So when it does, it's pretty special.
Sounds fun. Now let's talk about school life. In Taiwan, most students wear uniforms and go to school from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m.
In Japan, we wear uniforms too. Classes usually begin at 8:30 a.m. School ends around 3:30 p.m. But many students stay for club activities. We also have a lot of homework to do.
That sounds very familiar. Let's talk about holidays. What's a big holiday in Japan?
New Year is very important. We visit Jinja, eat some special food, and spend time with families. And we also send New Year cards to friends and family.
Jinja?
Jinja? Yeah, Jinja is like pray for the lucky.
Wow, interesting. In Taiwan, we celebrate Lunar New Year. We visit family, eat big meals, and get red envelopes with money.
That's interesting. We don't have red envelopes for New Year, but we also give money to children.
Wow, interesting. That's familiar. What about family? Do most people live with their parents?
Yes, a lot of young people live with their parents until they find a job and get married. But in the cities, more and more young people live alone.
Same in Taiwan. Family is very close.
Yes,
Do grandparents often live with their family in Japan?
sometimes, especially in the countryside, but in the cities, grandparents often live on their own.
Oh. How do people in Japan usually travel around the city?
Travel, we usually take the subway or JR. The railway system in Japan is fast and always on time. People also like to ride bike or work.
That's familiar in Taiwan. We
Yay!
also have trains, yeah, scooters, and MRT. Do people in Japan drive cars often?
In cities, people don't really need to drive, but in the countryside, people often drive because the public transportation is not that very convenient.
Do Japanese people have Google Drive?
Yes, we also have, and we use it very often.
Oh, last question. What do you like about Taiwan?
Taiwanese are friendly, and the scenery is very beautiful. And the food, especially bubble tea and stinking tofu, are my favorite.
Ha 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 ha. Bubble tea is a favorite for many people. Thank you so much for joining us today, Shubu.
Thank you.
I learned a
enjoyed.
lot.
Okay, thank you. I enjoyed talking with you.
Thank you everyone to listen. See you next time on our podcast. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you for joining us on this cultural exchange between Taiwan and Japan. From sushi to stinking tofu and snowy winters to New Year traditionals. We hope you join the journey. Special thanks to our guests from Japan and to our host William for leading the conversation. See you next time on Culture Chat. Bye bye.